Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
Welcome back to Boozy Bibliophiles. I'm Ken's.
And I'm Shelbs.
We're your book-obsessed, dessert-devouring, cocktail-sipping sisters, and we're so glad you're here. I can't.
Welcome.
Welcome. This week's book has magic, misfits, and a caseworker who just might learn that rules aren't everything. We're sailing into the house in the Cerulean Sea, a heartwarming story with dessert pairings just as sweet as its found family and drinks to knock your socks off. Shell, how have you been doing?
Oh, if you really want to know how I'm doing, I'm sweaty. I am sweaty and I am silly today, aren't I?
You are half. I'm trying to figure you out. You're sparkly.
I got a real Victoria thing going on.
Yes, you do.
So
It's kind of terrifying.
what we're doing today is this is Linus.
Okay.
And then afterwards, happy Linus.
Linus's transition. Okay. For a lack of better word.
Fun? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's transition. I was going to say, do you see it? Do you see it?
I see it. Well, I was wondering with the collar. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't know how to make it like half and half better, but whatever.
It works. It works. It works.
Anyway, how are you doing today?
You've been sick. I was going to say, are you feeling settled in your new place? But you've been real sick.
Yeah, I've been festering in my place, but I'm trying to figure out the best location to film, and maybe is it this corner? I don't know, because I don't know if I like the little light there, but we'll figure it out.
We'll try. We'll test things out and see how it goes.
Yeah. How about you?
Been good. Gearing up for school to start. Lots of cheer tomorrow, and the next day we've got 2 full days of cheer camp.
Oh, you sound happy and ready.
It hurts my dancer heart, but they're excited. They've got their clothes laid out and ready.
Oh my God.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun to see them. And they're both, I don't know if I totally broke it to Brie yet, but they are both back spots, which is exciting. So they get to practice those roles.
What did Brie want to be?
She was a back spot last year, so she wanted to be a base. But we tried her in it and she could do it, but just with her leg, it's just too safe. No, I don't want to put her in that and because she was kind of like, she'll shake it off and she's like, it's fine. And I'm like, I don't.
No. She has
so
multiple broken bones. So
yes, she was just freshly out of a cast. So back spot is good because it's one that she knows. She's not like, she's there to catch should anything happen. I am learning so much about cheer that I had no idea.
I'm so proud of you. Go, Kenzie.
Thank you. I did. Okay. It's great. It's great.
You got a whole clown cheering squad over here for you.
I do. It, like I said, it hurts my dancer heart, but they're happy. Yeah. They're enjoying it. It's fun to do it with them. This weekend we're going to be exhausted. Mm-hmm. We have to they have been sleeping until like 7:30, 7:45, and we have to be at the high school at 7:30 tomorrow.
Good luck. Are they asleep right now?
Good luck. Yes. Question mark.
All right.
You ready? So we get into House in the Cerulean Sea.
I was born ready. I love that this book is one. Oh, this is. Maybe the fever's still kicking. I don't know. This might be a little punchy. We'll see. I'm punchy the clown.
It's okay.
Anyway, I love that this is a book, like a lot of the books that we've chosen for the year so far, like we've kind of gone off on like some artistic freedom and taken some different liberties. But this is one that from the beginning, you wanted us to cover.
I'm trying to remember. Have you read it before?
No, I hadn't. So can you tell us a little bit about it, Kens?
Give you a little back cover blurb. Linus Baker is 40, painfully single, and living a life so beige it makes oatmeal look like a rave. His world is spreadsheets, tea bags, and following the rules to the letter because rules keep things safe, predictable, contained. Until the day the file lands on his desk. The kind of assignment whispered about in office gossip. An island orphanage housing 6 magical children so dangerous they could end the world. No big deal. Just another Tuesday. But when Linus meets the island's ragtag residents, a garden gnome revolutionary, a sticker-obsessed wyvern, a tentacled child with world-ending potential, and a caretaker who looks at Linus like he's more than his gray cardigans, everything starts to unravel. What begins as a government inspection turns into a reckoning with his job, his heart, and the walls he's built to survive. Because sometimes the most dangerous thing isn't magic, it's letting yourself belong. Tears.
Oh my God. If there was ever a book about found family,
it didn't
glitter
just,
just poured out of my book when I did that.
Because it's magical. It's magical.
Oh.
It's just, I mean, when we were talking about like environments that you would want to put yourself into, you said this one. You would want to move to this magical island and adopt these 6 crazy magical creatures.
I feel like they would adopt me. I feel like I fit more with them, and I would just be another handful for them.
I feel like you and
Lucy.
No, I love Lucy. I love Lucy.
I know.
The island sprite.
Oh, God, what's her name? Hold on.
Oh my God. This is gonna drive me nuts. Talia, Sal, Mr. Baker.
Fee?
No. Is it Fee?
Fee is the island sprite.
The one that the caretaker of the island that's let this be here. You and Fee would get along real well.
Fee, the sprite. I was gonna say, I feel like I'd get along with any of them. Like Theodore the wyvern, Talia the gnome. I'm on page 236, and it's him writing the letter back, report back, and he's covering all of them.
You're a pumpkin eater.
And Theodore and Talia and Chelsea. What?
Let's head
the names.
The names are just great. You ready to head into our Bites and Bevs segment?
Bites and Bevs. Let's bite it up, Kens. What kind of bites do you have for us?
Okay. When I thought of this book, the first thing that came to mind with Linus was an oatmeal raisin cookie. He is just an oatmeal raisin cookie. However, he up-levels himself through this book. He's still himself, but he accepts himself. He finds a spot where he belongs. So I up-leveled the oatmeal raisin cookie with browned butter, golden raisins, which I technically didn't have any, so they're not in here. Then it's covered with a maple glaze, and it's got like toasted pecans in it.
Whoa. So, do a bite test real quick.
I'm gonna do a bite test real fast. I'm already drooling because the maple glaze on top is like the maple glaze on a donut.
My God. Was it hard to make or was it easy? Yeah.
Use more glaze, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
An up-leveled oatmeal raisin cookie. Not hard to make. Super easy. Oh, your poor cough. It's cozy, it's elevated, and it's exactly what you want in your hand while you are watching the waves on Marsyas Island.
Ooh, love that.
Right.
How lovely.
Totally reminded me of Linus just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit better. Yeah. Shell, what magic did you mix up for us?
Magic I mixed up. This book just really felt like a journey back to the wonders of childhood and just like the wonder that children are as far as, they make you believe in magic again and they're just very wholesome. So I went with a drink that kind of reminded me of the best things of childhood, but then I made it dirty because you got to do that. So I made a Dirty Creamsicle Float. That is melted now. Legitimately might be the best drink that I've ever made for us. Ooh. I made my own vanilla vodka with vanilla drink flavoring and regular vodka and I let it marinate. And then I did dairy-free ice cream. I did the regular creamsicle soda and then some whipped cream and some fun rainbow sprinkles, because that's what this entire book is just like a fun, like cozy beverage that just reminds you of childhood.
I love it.
Holy buckets.
Good.
That's dangerous.
Good. I know. I want to lick up all this maple glaze right now.
Man, that's all right.
That looks delicious.
It's really good. Like, oh my God, so good. Do you remember these from childhood?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Dad
makes me think of the Oregon coast.
always. Yep. So that's why I was like, this is the perfect drink for this book. So
I'm so glad that we covered this book.
it is a yeah.
So cookies devoured, dreamsicles drained, or most of the way.
Or dranked.
Moment of truth. Shelve it or shred it. 1 sip review. What did you rate this book? Don't break my heart. Tell me you rated it high.
I rated it.
That was all me right there. Thank you very much.
I'm very impressed. 0 input from Gretchen there. Slight tutorial. Don't do it. I mean, am I going with stars or sips?
Well, stars. It's just our 1 sip, like just a quick sip review.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't know what that means. Okay. I rated it 4 stars. You're giving me that face. I'm sorry. I just have such a hard.
Why is it not more? Shelby, please explain to me. Why is it not more?
Linus is just such a difficult character to like.
Yeah.
And parts of it were a little bit more difficult for me to get through. It kind of felt a little bit of a slog different times, and some of it just was, yeah, a little bit difficult. The overall message, I think that the eccentricities of the characters and everything, very rich, but kind of lost me here and there. So that's the only reason it's a 4. I still would 100% recommend it. I think it's a great read. Kenzie, what's your 1 sip review?
I did 4.5 stars.
That's that different.
I know. I was giving you shit.
I know.
I was like, again, amazing book. Like, one I 100% recommend to people. It's not one, the characters and the feelings stick with you, but the entire storyline doesn't really stick with you in the long run. But still, it's like, it's coming home. It's just a feel good book.
Yeah.
And that, like
so
you said,
here's my question, because you've read it twice now.
Mm-hmm.
What was your difference from?
Listened to it the first time, I will say, and then second time, again, like you said, there's definitely slow parts, and I think that I started physically reading it and then had to listen to it too to keep it going, because there are parts that you can zone out to.
Yeah.
You can kind of zone them out.
And honestly, I feel like a lot of that is TJ Klune's writing in a way. It's the density and the structure of his writing is like he will get very kind of lost in the narrative, I feel like. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's creating the story, but it's just not for me.
It creates obviously a very memorable, like, just it creates the feel. Is what he does.
But again, I think TJ Klune's strongest ability is writing very memorable, eccentric, like colorful characters. You know?
I have not read any of his other books yet.
Yes, you have. You read the tea room one. The Afterlife in the tea room.
That's right. Under the Whispering Door. Yes.
That one. Thank
you. Unique environments.
Mm-hmm.
Unique environments with, very rich characters within those.
I've read 3 TJ Klune books. This one, I think, Under the Whispering Door, I think emotionally left more with me. I think just the topic itself was really beautiful, but the characters in this one, I think, I just cannot get over it. And I don't know why, but Lucy will always stay with me. I just think from the very first time you meet Lucy, I I just love his interactions, and especially with Mr. Parnassus. Like, it makes me want to cry because you could just picture this poor kid that's just like, I am evil. There's like, go clean your room. And he's like, all right.
Yes. I think we're jumping into our
Oh,
deep
I'm sorry.
discussion. On quick heads up, next part may contain spoilers, so if you have not finished the book, bookmark it and tune back in later. Otherwise, buckle up for some deep discussion. Like we were saying, Lucy, I was just describing this book. Are you jumping
That was
in?
my seatbelt, my buckle up.
Buckle up.
That was my buckling up.
I was just describing this book to Asia today, and I was trying to describe it, and I'm like, I can't. I'm like, it's just a feel-good book. I mean, as you're trying to describe it, you're like, there's a kid who's the son of the devil, there's a wyvern who collects buttons, and they're like, okay. Like, you just have to read it, but the characters are just so endearing. And I think, you read it all? You didn't listen to any of it?
I actually did a mix of both because I had the audiobook and I was kind of bouncing back and forth. And then the audiobook, it was expiring. And so I put it on like 3 times speed. And I was like, my eyes were crossing. That's way too much. But I was trying to get through it. And then I didn't get through it. So then I read the rest of it. And I kind of so I probably read more of it. But then I got a pretty decent amount of the audiobook too, which it's really fun. I mean, it gives you some like more context to the characters when the narration's done right. Chef's kiss.
I felt like for this one it was, because I could just like, as soon as Lucy was there, you could just hear the Lucy and the narrator. You're getting hot. Hear the Lucy and the narrator's voice, and I just loved the. There was one time where like Arthur walks in and like Lucy's got the whole room dark, and Mr. God, what was his last? Oh, Mr. Baker, like, here's your room, welcome to your death, and like, it's just. I'm
trying to find it right now. I'm sorry. I want to find it so bad because it just makes me so happy. Here, hold on. I want to find it.
I think
I'm trying to find the part where he first meets.
I might have just turned to it.
Yeah. No. Page for me it's 94, where he first meets Lucy and he goes, he like bumps into Linus and Linus goes, yes, can I help you? And Lucy, smile widening, no, you can't. Nobody can. I am the father of snakes, the void in that's enough of that.
Well, I just turned to another page that it's fire and ash, Lucy bellowed as he paced back and forth. Death and destruction, I the harbinger of calamity. Like, just his, like, he's 6, and the eloquence of the 6-year-old and the drama of him is just
so melodramatic. He is such a diva.
I love it. And then, oh gosh, the part where he has the nightmare and it like wakes the whole island, and then he's just like heartbroken that he's might have hurt somebody and that he's broken his records, and just like,
yeah. I think that's the time when I think Linus more than, and also the readers, you realize that he is just a little boy. First of all, like, you realize how like personified he becomes there as the son of the devil, the Antichrist or whatever. But then also like Mr. Parnassus like gets such like a different, you get a different taste in your mouth for him. You realize that he is not just the caretaker for these kids. He really is more of a father figure and a guiding light to them that they need.
Guiding light, pun intended. Did you see the end where he turned out to be a phoenix?
Sure did.
Sure saw that one coming.
That's the thing, is like, I don't know. That's mainly, I think, why this book lost me, was with the whole twists of them being like, well, you don't actually know him and he's manipulating you, and here's his actual file, and ha ha ha. And then like like they fire him, and then he takes down the whole thing, and then turns out like then everyone goes against them, and then he turns into this big fiery phoenix, and he's scary, and like I don't know.
There's a lot of drama at the end of the book there.
Yeah, is that why it lost me?
It went from a book where there wasn't a ton of like action scenes like that to all of a sudden there was a huge action scene.
Yeah. I feel like it was like it could have been like there was too many things. I feel like it could have been like just one would have been solid.
I can see that. It was yeah, it was a lot happening, and it felt out of character for Mr. Parnassus too, because he had been such a calm force throughout all of it, to then all of a sudden have him. But as a phoenix, yes, they rise from the ashes.
Phoenixes be phoenixing, man.
I know. He'd be phoenixing.
Did you expect me to dress as a phoenix?
You know what? I hadn't put much thought into it until I was setting everything up, that I was like, that's right, she's got to dress up. She's not feeling well, and she's got to figure out how to dress up.
Yep. I started at 6:00 tonight.
Oh, to do your makeup?
Yeah, to do my makeup, my hair. Yep.
It looks very nice.
Anyway, I even did my nails. I did black on the Linus sad side and then rainbow on the other.
You went all out. My goodness. Look at your dedication.
I know. And then the glitter up in there and everything. Kenz, who would you recommend this book to? Okay. And also, here's another question. Is this considered a children's book? Like, would you... There's like kind of adult themes, but...
There's definitely adult themes. I don't think there's anything like explicitly... I feel like this would be a good middle school book about belonging and accepting people, and how the town had kept pushing them away. Like that would be this would be a great discussion book for middle school kids. I wouldn't go younger than that.
Because I mean, there's beyond, about like acceptance and like people being different and kind of like being true to who you are too, because like every single one of the kids, not only are they different in what they are, but also like their passions are very different. Like flippin' Talia she's a gnome, and so she loves her garden, but like I love how obsessed she is with like shovels.
I was just thinking that I love when they go into the store and she's like, is this the Shovel X 2.5 blah blah blah, like from Garden
and
Weekly?
She's like, yeah, we should go unbury some bodies. Yeah, like
that. I will say that whole sequence from the record shop to the garden store, that was like probably one of my favorite parts, because you saw so much personality between those two, which those are two of my favorite characters. Those two characters,
them together are the best.
And Linus, like you saw them, the three.
And then I love that you saw, it felt very, I don't want to say organic, but it just felt very like, the conflicts that were written out were what you would expect, of the townspeople being upset and stuff. And like, holy cow, this poor kid, they tried to exorcise him, like, and then and of course the mayor, is it the mayor of the town?
Yes, the one who, the lady
is the garden stone owner. Yeah. Like, I love that she's like, I'm going to treat them normally. Like, great. I'm going to accept them for who they are. Fantastic. Love that about her. And then the record store kid clearly was high, but like, man. Yeah. And then like just loving on this 6-year-old kid for his music taste. Like, who cares if he's the son of the devil? Like, you know what? Love it. Come on. It's all love, baby. Like, that is such like a hippie. Like, love it, love it, love it. And then to the ice cream store where he's like, I'm not serving you, and like just these such strong prejudices that obviously turn into a giant mob at the end. But it's like, I think it's kind of what you were expecting, but it gave you that salty sweetness with the rest acceptance that some of them did get. But again, like seeing their characters in the wild just made it so much fun.
It did.
Yeah.
I feel like that too just made it that much more, and that's part of like TJ Klune's ability to mesh like the real and the fantasy so well, is that like he's got these magical characters, but he's putting them in these like real world problems. It's not. I feel like this would be a good gateway fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah.
A good gateway fantasy. Like somebody who's somebody who's maybe like, I'm not sure if I'm into fantasy. Well, like, hey, try this. This is like it's way in.
Yeah. There's prejudices, there's magical beings, there's LGBTQ, there's, there's a hint of everything for you. Rising, becoming more than you are.
Challenging the system. I just loved too that at dichotomy where Linus works, that the higher ups are just called upper management. Extremely upper management.
This is British humor at its finest.
Is it British?
Yes, of course it's British.
Where's his
okay,
author
let's read
thing?
real quick. Where's TJ Klune from? I guarantee you he's from London. You, she, them. I don't want to make assumptions. I guarantee you all of TJ Klune's books read very British humor.
I need an author description. Come on.
Are you pulling it up on your phone? See, if you think about it, like to me, it feels very like Monty Python-y, like.
I could see that, yeah.
It has punchy British humor.
Where is TJ Klune from? Just searching. Do you know where he's from?
Don't tell me I'm wrong.
Roseburg, Oregon.
Shut the fuck up. What? Why is it such British humor?
Why do his books have British humor? Homer. Humor. Homer. Gretchen didn't like that question. She's not working to answer that one.
So weird. No. Travis John Klune, American author of fantasy and romantic fiction. You know what's fun? All of his characters are gay or LGBTQ and or whatever. Yeah. Why do things have such a British flair to them? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Yeah. He's a New York Times bestseller. 43, fantasy and romance.
Well, I am wrong, but guess what? You say anything with enough confidence,
then it's right. Roseburg, Oregon. That's right by.
Okay. Here we go. The British aesthetic in TJ Klune's books, The House in the Cerulean Sea, etc., is likely due to the author's personal influences and specific tone he was aiming for, rather than any actual British setting. Are they actually set in the U.S.?
I saw. Where did you see Marsyas Island? I saw it as like the Caribbean. Like he was talking about white sand beach. The first time I read it, I didn't catch that. I, for whatever reason, always put it in like the San Juans. But he was talking about, as he drove up, it was like white sand beaches and beautiful cerulean ocean. And I was like, the Caribbean.
If I'm being honest, I just pictured he's in London and then he goes to like the Seychelles or something, like, I don't know, something off the British, like where they go, the Canary Islands or something like that, like where they go to vacation kind of thing.
Yeah.
I swear this is set in London. It just feels that way to me. I don't know. Whatever.
I will agree. As you say that, when he's talking, when you are at Dykemy and he's going to upper management, it did feel very like Harry Potter-esque. Like
Yeah.
Ministry of Magic style.
Yeah. Thank you.
I will give you that. Yes. Nope.
Yeah.
Ugh, but
Maybe that's just, I don't know. A magical
it was
island, a dangerous task, a burning secret. Ooh, a burning secret. I get that. Do you get it? Yeah. Kenz, do you have any quotes that really stuck out to you?
I did not write any quotes down, which it hurts my heart.
I wrote down so many, so join me. I can't figure out, I know it's at the very beginning, but I can't figure out where it is because I didn't write it down apparently. My first favorite quote was Mr. Parnassus to Mr. Baker saying, "I'm sure there is much you don't know about existing, Mr. Baker."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then one of my favorites from, gosh, what's the gnome's name again?
That's Talia.
Talia, thank you. It's at the very beginning during their feast together, their dinner together, and they're talking. But they keep just talking over each other, and they're like, "Why are you married to your cat?" And like, da 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 da. And then Talia goes, "I like being round. It means there's more of me to love."
Mm.
I love
There's so
that.
many good like self-acceptance quotes.
Yeah. And then I also love that, I think it was during that same scene. Yes, it was. Mr. Parnassus makes the kids go around and say one thing that they learned that day. Do you remember that? And I just thought it was so, so cute. And I love. So one of the kids says, "I learned that I still judge people by their appearance, though I should know better." And then Mr. Parnassus says, "Sometimes our prejudices color our thoughts when we least expect them to. If we can recognize that and learn from it, we can become better people."
I'm really sad I didn't write more down. And I swear I highlighted some because there were so many. It was one of those books where you could pull out those quotes here and like I just found a whole list of some here and there. And it was so good because it wasn't like it was shoving these quotes at you, because there's a book that I did just finish where it was like The Lost Bookshop. Oh my God, that one was killing me. And it was literally like they were just trying to shove life lesson quotes down your throat. Where this
a good story always begins with tea.
This felt like it flowed with the storyline. They weren't just trying to like throw in this life lesson quote.
Yeah.
I did like how Lucy called like his not bad thoughts or just his like bad feelings, like his anxiety. He called it his spiders.
Yeah.
He says in the spiders.
He's just a kid. Yeah. Oh my God, what a great way of writing anxiety. And especially for a kid that like, yeah, it probably does feel like spiders crawling in your brains. Like, even though like when you have anxiety and like bad thoughts and stuff, like it does feel like they're attacking you without you wanting them to be there. They just kind of keep growing and crawling, you know? Oh God.
Yeah.
Poor kid. I like, honestly,
see, just make Shield
again,
love
Lucy's
Lucy.
still one of my favorite characters. Like, exactly. Here we go. Next up, after that very last quote, he looked at Lucy. Lucy looked towards the ceiling and in a monotone voice said, I learned that I'm the bringer of death and destroyer of worlds. Lucy, should we try one more time? I learned that once again that I am not just the sum of my parts. Like, Mr. Parnassus is like not entertaining him. Like, he's like, nope, try again.
Wrong answer. Keep going.
And like, I think that actually maybe Mr. Parnassus being a phoenix is actually like really symbolic in that he has a darker side, like a very destructive side. And so he knows this battle that little Lucy's going through. You know, well done, TJ Klune.
Thank you. Yes, I know. See, it was just, it's so, yeah. It was, and it made sense.
Do you want more of
I mean,
mine?
obviously, yeah. Yes, give me more.
Okay. By what we are. Page 237. I found our perception is colored by what we are taught. Wow. It's a whole, man, yeah. 236. So it's one of his letters back to the, higher ups or whatever. And he's talking about, while I can respect the rules and regulations, like, and he pops off about, like, it's finally him, like, making this, 180 in his mind of, like, I'm going to go against you guys just because you say these are the rules. Like, I felt like it was a really big commentary on religion almost, where it's like, just because you say these are the rules, like, those are outdated and, your views, not our views. And, anyway, I found it very interesting. And he's like justifying the orphanage and fighting for them and seeing them as more as they were like initially to him. Then he goes on to say on page 238, Mr. Parnassus, it's nothing to do with him, but because of him. It isn't simply an orphanage, it's a house of healing and one that I think is necessary.
I know.
Love that.
So good. There were, again,
sorry.
So many good lines.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I love what I wrote about Linus at the very beginning. I wrote, a sad, feeble man excited by monogram pajamas and bemoaning frequently not having an umbrella.
I just love too his neighbor next door. Just everything like, you got girlfriend? No. You got like just the nosy neighbor. It just, you know what? That too is where it felt very British.
It doesn't, it reads British. Thank you. I think it's just like, I can't see it taking place in any American
city. You can't see his house being in a suburban, even any US city. If today's episode gave you a craving for fiction or frosting, go ahead and leave us a review. You can follow us at Boozy Bibliophiles for drink recipes, dessert ideas, and all the bookish chaos you didn't know you needed. So, until next time, keep your pros punchy. Pros. Until next time, keep your...
I like where you're going.
It's reading. Okay, let's try that one again. Until next...
Is that?
Very creepy with your, like, I'm gonna slasher you clown makeup. Until next time, keep your pros. Until next time, keep your pros punchy, your pairings strong, and your book stacks taller than your wine glasses. Boozy
Bibliophiles!